Hey guys, welcome back to your favorite place for coin collecting, coin values, and all things numismatics. Today we're diving into one of America's smallest, yet most widely circulated coins, the 1992 Roosevelt dime. Is it worth only 10 cents? Or could it have hidden value? Let's find out. USA Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away the year before. Designed by sculptor John R. Sinnock, the coin replaced the Mercury dime and has remained in production to this day. The 1992 Roosevelt dime is part of this long-running series, minted during a time when the U.S. economy was shifting into the 90s era. Fun fact, President Roosevelt was chosen for the dime because of his pivotal role in fighting polio, and the March of Dimes charity that helped fund research. Let's talk about the design and details of this dime. The 1992 Roosevelt dime features a portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the word liberty to his left, the motto "In God We Trust" below his chin, and the year 1992 on the bottom right side. The torch in the center symbolizing liberty, an olive branch for peace, an oak branch for strength, and the words United States of America and one dime encircling the design. The 1992 Roosevelt dime was produced in 3 key minting locations in the United States. These dimes do not have a mint mark. You'll find a D on the obverse side just above the year. These were part of proof sets and have a glossy finish. Now, keep in mind, circulated dimes typically come from the Philadelphia or Denver Mint, while the San Francisco proofs are made for collectors. Now let's get to the main question. What is the 1992 Roosevelt dime worth in circulated condition? In most cases, circulated 1992 Roosevelt dimes are still worth just 10 cents, their face value. However, depending on their condition, they might sell for around 15 to 25 cents, if you find buyers who appreciate clean, lightly worn coins. Despite the fact that there are a few exceptions, they could be used to buy displayed coins at a relatively circulated dimes, but don't worry, there are a few exceptions that could boost the value. Here's where things get interesting. Error coins are what collectors love, and some rare errors can make a 1992 dime worth a lot more. For example, where parts of the design appear doubled due to misalignment during minting. If the design isn't perfectly centered, it becomes. Instead, geometry serves as a center for growth, variety. These occur when a piece of the coin's metal is missing. If you find one of these errors, your 1992 dime could be worth $10, $50, or even more, depending on its rarity and demand. How do you find a valuable 1992 Roosevelt dime? Here are some quick tips. Check through rolls of dimes from banks. You might get lucky. Always inspect your dimes under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Coins with fewer scratches and shinier surfaces will attract collectors. San Francisco mint dimes are shinier and rarer. So is the 1992 Roosevelt dime worth millions? Not quite, but it's always worth keeping an eye out for special varieties or errors that could turn your dime into a treasure. Here's the detailed history of the Roosevelt dime, focusing on its origins, design, and the significance of the coin up to the 1992 mint year. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away on April 12, 1945. Roosevelt was not only a beloved leader during the Great Depression and World War II, but he also played a major role in combating polio, a disease that affected millions of people, including Roosevelt himself. To commemorate his legacy, the dime was chosen, a campaign to fight polio and support medical research. The March of Dimes charity began in 1938 and encouraged Americans to donate small amounts, dimes, to fund research for a polio cure. The Roosevelt dime was designed by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. Sinnock's design replaced the Mercury dime 1916195, which had been a popular coin but was deemed outdated. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The word liberty is inscribed to the left of the portrait. Below Roosevelt's chin is the motto, "In God We Trust," and the year of minting appears at the bottom. A small mint mark, if present, is located to the right of the date. Weight, 2.27 grams. Diameter, 17.91 millimeters. Thickness, 1.35 millimeters. This clad composition ensured the dime remained affordable to produce while being durable for everyday circulation. In 1992, the Roosevelt dime was produced at 3 key U.S. mint facilities, produced the highest number of dimes. A significant number of coins were also minted he. These coins were part of proof sets and are distinguished by their sharper strikes and mirrored surfaces. 671792000 dimes San Francisco Mint proved 2858981. The combined production numbers make the 1992 Roosevelt dime quite common in circulated condition, as billions of dimes have been minted over the decades. The Roosevelt dime holds a special place in American history. It symbolizes Roosevelt's leadership during challenging times, such as the Great Depression and World War II. It reflects the fight against polio, with the March of Dimes continuing as an enduring legacy. It demonstrates the U.S. Mint's ability to adapt to economic changes, such as transitioning to a copper-nickel-clad coin in 1965. Despite its small size and face value, the dime has remained a staple in American commerce and culture. By the early 1990s, the Roosevelt dime was no longer made of silver, but its design remained unchanged, making it instantly recognizable to anyone handling coins. Its elegant surface could simulate its quality, indulging in a subtle curiosity that might be referred to as precious metal, Coffee said. In addition, the Roosevelt dime holds little numismatic value due to its high mintage and availability. However, certain proof coins and error varieties can fetch higher prices among collectors, especially those in pristine condition. The Roosevelt dime, including the 1992 issue, serves as an enduring tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt and his contributions to American history. While most circulated dimes are still only worth their face value of 10 cents, they remain a key part of modern coinage and an accessible way for new collectors to get started. Keep your eyes open for special errors, high-grade proofs, or unique varieties, because even a simple dime can sometimes hold a little more history and value than expected.